The We Are Equal campaign unites African First Ladies, partners and allies to promote gender equity and close the gender gap across the continent. Led by the Organization of African First Ladies for Development, OFLAD, the campaign focuses on health, education, gender-based violence, and economic empowerment for women and girls. During the ceremony, President Bio signed the landmark Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2024 into law. This act criminalizes the marriage of children under 18, aiming to protect girls from this harmful practice, which has hindered the development of millions. Reports indicate that over 800,000 girls are currently victims of child marriage. President Bio emphasized that the gender reforms his government has implemented over the past 6 years resonate with the objectives of the campaign.
The abolition of the Child Marriage Act of 2024, which came just before the first anniversary of my second term, is the catalyst for the launch of the We Are Equal campaign in Sierra Leone, which resonates so well with the theme of the campaign, abolish child marriage, to teach them learning, by encouraging all of us to nurture the habit and culture of appreciating the tenets of the We Are Equal phenomenon by eliminating all forms of discrimination, violence, and exclusion, and other vices against our own women and girls. At this juncture, I have the singular honor to launch the Organization of African First Ladies for Development We Are Equal campaign in Sierra Leone.
The event themed Abolish Child Marriage and Keep Them Learning saw First Lady Dr. Fatima Maada Bio, a leading advocate for women's and children's rights in Sierra Leone, stress the urgent need to end discrimination.
Quite often, our rights to health care, education, economic opportunities, and choices are violated. How do we then want to progress, advance and build a sustainable world for the betterment of humanity when a greater proportion of the inhabitants are treated unfairly and unjustly? This is what inspired and motivated OFLAD to change course, rebrand and become more vocal, direct and purposeful. And consequently, we coined the campaign slogan, We Are Equal. You know, when someone who has been silenced, quiet, timid, and afraid finally decide to speak up and come forward, then you know things have to change.
The launch of the We Are Equal campaign was attended by First Ladies and representatives from Burundi, Cape Verde, Ghana, Liberia, Mozambique, Nigeria, and the Executive Secretary of OFLAD. Namibia's former First Lady and former President of OFLAD noted that this has been one of the most formidable campaigns on the African continent, while sharing her experience of discrimination.
When the master of ceremonies mentioned my surname, my husband's surname is Genko, and my surname is Genkos. And the difference between the B and the S in the group that he comes from, all men in his ethnic group, their surnames end with a B, and all women, their surnames end with an S. And the idea is that people immediately see that you're dealing with a man or you're dealing with a woman. And this is the essence of what we're trying to get through in the We Are Equal campaign. We're not the same, but we are equal. And we don't need to be the same, but we do need to be equal.
By advocating for the protection and empowerment of women and girls, the We Are Equal campaign believes that working together to dismantle the barriers holding women and girls back can build a future where all Africans can thrive. Salifu Chernor Kamara, AYV News.